So don't be critical to others, right? Judge not. Don't be critical to others. Also, the same measure of value of judgment you use towards somebody else will be measured back to you. So if you're judging somebody over their hair today and they're looking crazy, then a few days later or weeks later, whatever, you have a bad day, and the same thing will be happening to you. That's basically what it says. And God calls that hypocrite when you can judge somebody by the speck in their eye and you have a log in yours. The speck, let's say a speck is like a eye crust. When you wake up in the morning, you got eye crust, and then like the log is what like plank is, like the log in your eye. So you have a big old log, and when you turn to the left or to the right, you're hurting people if they're near you, right? And that person has a speck that can easily be removed with a flick of a finger or like wipe or whatever. But that log seems like it's going to take work to get that out, right? So God calls that hypocrite because you're trying to worry about the little tiny speck in that person's eye that can easily be removed, and then you have this big old log. This is why God says judge not, like with the critical mindset, more so like character. Because that person can, like I said, can easily be removed with a wipe. But you, that log, it seems like it takes time to take that out, right? So the Bible's just warning us not to be critical and fault finding for those little things that God does not care about, but rather be discerning. So we're going to go into 6. Do not give what is holy to the dogs, nor cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn and tear you into pieces. Now, we see the words dog and swine, right? God tells us to be discerning people, which means like to have wisdom and to know, like, we have the ability to know what's wrong, what's right and what's wrong, and not what we want to see, right? So evil persons are deserving of condemnation, and we have a responsibility under God to warn them of the consequences of their wayward actions. But, emphasize on the but, if they are yet unrepentant, which means they don't want to change their mind or their mindset or their thoughts, further efforts to convince them of their sinfulness, of their ways, will result in no benefit. They are more likely to resent and attack those who pass judgment on their ungodly conduct. So God's telling us to use wisdom here. Don't waste your time. Like, you could be talking and talking and talking. Have you ever tried to talk to a wall? Imagine me talking to the wall and expecting to get a response, or expecting this wall to move. Ridiculous. It's not going to happen because the wall is not